Connor, people.
Hello, and welcome to our review of Secret in Their Eyes. Connor, what is this movie about?
This movie is about Jess, Julia Roberts, and Ray, I forget what his name is. And okay, what he said. And Jess, her daughter, has been bleached and murdered and raped and thrown into a dumpster. And for 13 years, because Ray is such a good friend to Jess, Ray has been looking for who murdered Jess's daughter. What did you think about this movie?
I thought that this movie was okay. I didn't love this movie.
Really?
I thought that I felt that some of the scenes were trying to be super suspenseful, and I felt no suspense, like the football scene. The football scene.
I totally felt suspense in that scene. That was a baseball scene, too.
Because to me, it's like, well, we know that he's still searching it 13 years later, so it's probably not the guy. I thought that the transitions between past and present, they were a little off, because the only real difference was some gray hairs and a haircut. And I wish that they would have just had it here and then halfway through the movie 13 years later and shown that. I thought that, but the main part that I loved about this movie was the actors. I thought the
acting was amazing. Julia Roberts, her being sad, amazing. Ray was pretty good. He wasn't amazing, but he was
in the role.
Yes, the villain. Wow, he was really good at doing what he's supposed to do. Oh my gosh, all the actors in this movie were amazing.
As well, I thought that she did great as the person who's kind of on both sides of the case, where it's like, this is super important, and also this isn't super important as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why you thought True Until Ejiofor did good. I thought he did amazing. I thought he was the standout. I just thought that he played really good as the super loyal friend.
Yeah.
The final scene, close to the final scene of the movie, where it's just him, he says no words, and he's digging a hole. Yet, it says so many words of what happens. He did amazing.
Yes. Okay, I loved this movie. This is one of my favorite movies of the year, and I know this is going to be a surprise to you, but I love this movie. Man, the acting was great. It was beautifully shot. It was suspenseful. I don't understand how you didn't feel suspenseful. The opening scene is riveting, and I got goosebumps, and I was literally just staring there like, oh my gosh, holy crap. That's literally what I said. And it was kind of dark, but it was great. Like, there was a score, Robert. You didn't like that in British Spies. There was a score in this movie.
Very small.
The chase scenes, holy crap, the chase scenes in this movie were great. And the ending, oh my gosh. I literally saw the ending and I went, whoa. And I just sat there for like 15 minutes with my mouth open, just like, holy crap. What just happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. It was great. I really, really loved this movie.
I thought the ending was a very interesting choice. I thought at first I was confused, like, wait, why did she, do the thing that she did? But then I recalled, oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you really enjoyed this movie. I just felt a lot of things that were not so great. I thought the directing was good, but to me, it's really the acting that stands out. What would you score this movie?
9.73.
Wow, 9.73. See, I'm giving this a 4.5.
What?
I enjoyed it.
How are you giving this a 4.5?
How are you giving this a 9.73? I enjoyed the movie. I mean, it's never a movie I'm going to see again, and it's just going to disappear from my mind in a few days, and I'm not really going to think about it until looking back at movies back in 2015. It's not a movie that's really going to stay on my mind, and it's just kind of a movie to me that's going to fade away.
This is a movie that I'm going to buy.
Well, the two movies we're comparing it to are Ransom and The Bodyguard. What do you think of The Bodyguard?
The Bodyguard? I liked The Bodyguard. The singing is, like, the standout of this movie. I mean, I Will Always Love You. It's just, like, I've heard that this is probably one of the best soundtracks of all time. It's not the best, it's not the most best-selling. It's the second best-selling. Best-selling's Frozen for some reason. But this movie is really great. I really love the acting. Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner are both really great in this movie. Kevin Costner plays really good as the bodyguard that can't fall in love, and he's like, I have to do this. They told me to do this. Yeah, this. And he's like really stick-to-itiveness, and he's really good at that. Whitney Houston is also really good at like, what are you doing? Creep. And then she's really mad at Kevin Costner at the end. She's really great at acting. Both of them are really great at acting. What did you think about this movie?
I hated this movie.
What?
I don't know how you enjoyed it. I thought that Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston had no chemistry at all. I couldn't see them as a couple at all. They were trying at romantic beats. I didn't see it. I don't understand. The fake Oscars I thought was horrible. The names for the movies alone were just wretched. I hated the name. Like, White and Cold I believe was one of the names of the movies. Like, Winter's Dawn. They had horrible names for the movies. The Oscars looked completely fake. I thought that Kevin Costner did okay. I thought it was way too long, and that it got boring at a point.
Really? I thought it was suspenseful, and I felt it, like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? And, like, the letters, and there's, like, I don't understand how you didn't like this movie.
I don't understand how you did. I mean, the singing's great, yes, but I just don't find a lot redeemable with this movie. What was your score?
8.
8? I'm giving this a 3.5.
What?
I just don't see how you like the movie. There's no chemistry between the main leads, which is what the movie was banking on. Anyway,
okay, Ransom. What did you say about the Ransom? About Ransom.
Ransom was good. I thought that it had some great acting, especially for the child actor.
Man, the child actor was great.
Yeah.
The thing about this movie was, it made me angry. It really made me angry. I was just sitting there just like, oh my gosh.
Why?
Like, because he at the end there was justice, but it made me just so mad that he was getting $4 million. Some kind of a spoiler, but he was getting $4 million, even though he was the person that kidnapped him.
Yeah, I thought that the ending was kind of ridiculous. That it just like came out of left field. I think that they should have ended it where they should have ended it, where they're like, it's ending here. Just kidding. But I thought that it was really well directed. I thought it was really well directed. It was fast paced. It was, I thought it was really well directed. The writing is my main problem with the movie. I thought sometimes the lines of dialogue were unbelievable.
I did not think that.
The thing was kind of weird, where he was feeding the kid the Twix. It was starting to find a relationship. But what would you score Ransom?
Wait, I have one more thing to say about this movie, and that is, after watching this movie, I made sure that chairs were locked up outside of my house, and I made sure every door was locked twice. That's how this movie makes you feel. I would give this movie an 8.5. I really like this movie.
I'm giving it a 7. I really enjoyed it, so sounds like my order at the very least is Ransom, Secret in Their Eyes, The Bodyguard.
Mine is Secret in Their Eyes, Ransom, The Bodyguard, and I still really like The Bodyguard. I liked all of these movies.
I liked one of them. I did not like the other two. Well, I mean, one was okay. But, yeah, so I'm Robert Burke.
And I'm Connor Gilbert.
And this has been The Clever Critics. Bye.